Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my life, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. So it looks like it's about to rain outside, but it's Florida. It always kind of like look like it's about to rain at any point in time. But it drizzled a little bit, but then it hasn't. So I have the door closed here, and so that's why I made it look a little bit darker. And it's kind of hot, and the lights are on and stuff. So we're gonna make it do what it do. But welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects I've been meaning to work on. And so, for example, I'm looking at some 3D printers printing up some parts for some orders that I'm trying to go out this week. And then that one seems to be printing. This one looks like it's about to be done soon. Neither here nor there. Untilit.works is a thing I made, like I said, for myself to be able to set aside time to work on projects, because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it gives me that opportunity to be able to, like, all right, you know what? I'm going to dedicate time to make this thing happen. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on trying to make some progress. Like I just finished the post-radio show promo stuff, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm checking the battery levels and stuff. All right, this thing says I have like a day left, so that's cool. So just kind of focus work time. Then break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the video to remind you to take a break. You can get up, walk around, drink some water, and or watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Like I mentioned, I'll pop up on the screen, but if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why the notice there is saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up, and hopefully the words I am saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken, as I'll get to them at some point. There's a countdown timer, kind of when the next work session will start. And if you'd like to join the chat room to ask questions or just chat, the link is also there. Cool. So that is that. Let me show you what the work session looks like. And again, this is 45 minutes of like focus work. All right, here we go. Cool. So now, if you check out in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Kind of amazing. Like it's still kind of, sorry, side note. I'm just looking at the battery levels, and it's amazing that even though it's like mad cloudy outside, I'm still getting a good amount of power through my solar panels, and it's pretty good comparing to like what is being drawn from them. And so, yeah, like this one's saying I have like 36 hours. Well, not so 10 hours. It varies, I guess. But yeah, so neither here nor there. And then that one, I don't have anything hooked up to it, so it's at 100%. So I use that as like a backup of a backup. So dope. All right, sorry, focusing. Yeah, so you check out subscribe, has a list of all upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player, so if you want to listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Here towards the center is the to-do section, where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It will then add it to the list of tasks. You can edit a task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll then send it to the done section. If you click that header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a new tab or window, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing all the things that you got complete with like little check marks next to them, so you can kind of fire that off. And for me, it's like seeing visually, like, oh, I got some stuff done today, feeling good going to the week. Even if I never get a chance to work on it during the week because of work or what have you, at least I knew I've dedicated some time to it. All right. Over in the right-hand column, we have another countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a particular thing that you want to work on, but you still kind of want to feel productive, and you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. That battery's looking kind of low. It's at 67%. So I have an extra battery on it also. So that's probably why, because it's counting both of them. Yeah, they're like 65 and 69% equal. So then that's why it's at 67. So it says I got a bunch of time left though. So, and I think I have like I think like 4 and something hours on like the longest one. So I'll have enough time to have it finish out. But so we'll see what happens. Yeah, so view tutorials. So those are that. If you complete those, I think you have a good understanding. We'll take web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. And then I have, if you're already into web development, I have 3 tutorials that link to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials. And so I think they're pretty cool. So one is you follow the tutorial and you have this web application with an input section and a button, a call button. You put your real world phone in the input, you hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You connect that up to the web application, you create a tutorial, and if you call from your real world phone that virtual number, you'll be able to answer in that application and have a conversation back and forth. And there's one where 2 users like log into an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. So pretty dope stuff, I think, there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. All right. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room, and you can then invite people to join the room. And the whole purpose and the hope is that together as a group, you're able to come up with the help or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click view, you'll be able to check out all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. Then on the left, I have a filter by keyword list. So there's a specific subject or keyword that you're looking for. Maybe it's in the list, and you'll be able to narrow down the Hakos so you can find what you're looking for. When you click create a Hako, you presents you with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this with the title here at the top center. On the left, on the right, there's a leave button. If you want to leave the room, open the menu for some more options. There's a text chat here on the right below that. We'll come back to that. On the left is a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. And then you can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. When someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to show others what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context that they need to be able to get you the feedback or help on a thing that you're working on. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled, will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry, for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying will be turned into text and turn into text and put into the text chat. All right. Now, I also have the opposite available. We enable text to speech. So maybe if you're looking at another tab or a window and you still kind of want to follow along with what's happening in the chat, any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So that, again, you can follow what's happening as if you enable the text-to-speech. And then, yeah, again, you can check all the different hot codes that have been created. And I think that's going to be it. Awesome. Let me get y'all back to work because there's a lot of stuff I want to get done. Like I mentioned, this print is almost done. I need to figure out what else I want to print on that. I'm not exactly sure yet. But I'll probably just print another piece. So we'll see. Oh, no, I need to print the cover parts. That's what I need to do. So the slider parts. So I'll do that. Come try and get boxes completed. All right. So thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. It goes by the name of Nujabez. The track is featuring a really dope artist that goes by the name of Apani B. And yeah, the track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show would love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank all the show would love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all the show would love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me.